If you miss the rapture, you're gonna regret. The world's getting worse, and no one will tell. This poor old earth is turned into hell. So, it's your boy Pop Pop. I want to, and today, by the way, is the Ides of March. The Ides of March. That's when Caesar got it. When they all turned on Caesar and punctured him. So, let's see what we can see here. All right, so I got a clean video and good audio. Thumbs up and like if everything's 5x5. I want to read this for my young people that are marching in those mobs, screaming from the land to the sea, we will be free. Nope, you're not going to be free. You're marching for a religion and a governmental system that will just throw you in chains when they have their way finally. All right? So, recently in England, England hosted Ramadan. So, there was a mass iftar event organized in London's Victoria and Albert Hall. And of course, they're playing it up. It was an amazing atmosphere and everyone's coming together. No. The reason that Britain and Germany in particular is selling the media and the public that this is so wonderful is that they are afraid. They're afraid. They're marching in the mob because they're afraid that the mob will turn on them. Namaskar Prashant Bhai. Mera naam Vil hai, and I'm 70 years old. I'm from Washington, D.C., living in Laurel, Maryland. And I'm fine. So I figured that because what time would it be in India? Current time in India right now should be like 7 p.m. So 6:29. So in Amorta, I don't know what that means. So Zyphos is in the house, Sign is in the house. I just spoke in Hindi. I said, Mera naam Vil hai, my name is Will. That's Hindi. I just spoke in Hindi. So all right. 3:12 in India right now. That's got to be 3:12 in the morning. It's got to be 3:12 p.m. and it's 5:43 in America. That can't be right. Oh well. What's my backstory? My backstory, you got to watch my other videos. It's too long for that. Do you do any fishing? No, I've been bedridden for 7 years, lying in bed, looking at the ceiling. Invalid says, do I have any recommendations for bait? And no, I don't. So, love from Pakistan. Okay. Pakistan's good. Story World says, you are a good person. No, I'm not. Only God is good. If you put your faith in man, man will always disappoint you. Katie Helsel says, hi, Katie. Can I speak Urdu? Yes. One word, sadhu. Sadhu. Immorta is an old country. Country Immorta. I've never heard of that. IMORTA country. Well, doesn't come up on the internet. So I have no idea when you say you're from Immorta. So it doesn't come up on the internet. I've tried it twice. Translate in Hindi if I know something more. I know how to say Kripya Sada. I know Dhanyavad. I know Dhanyavad. Thank you very much. Maaf KTA, I'm sorry. Maaf Karu, forgive me. All of that other stuff, enough to get by. 243 in Pakistan. Okay. What is my favorite tank? I don't have a favorite tank. Okay, sir, for your one sentence. For my one sentence would be, believe in Jesus Christ, for no man comes to the Father except through the Son. Art is in the house. Art is one of my main moderators. Hello from Iran. Parsa Armibadi from Iran. Okay. What's the book behind you? The book behind me is Poop Like a Champion. It's a box of cereal. It's a box of cereal that's on Amazon that I was hoping might support my channel. And Luke says, love you, bro. Top 10 YouTuber in the world. Okay, cool. I know I've been on the tube for a long time. I never got my little golden button from YouTube. So you want me to do the poop like a champion? Okay. All right. Let's get it's running away from me. All right. It's a very different world when you only have your upper body. It's a very different world. Okay. Now, this is Stick, okay? So there's nobody there, but I have to do the whole commercial, all right? You want me to do a commercial? I just did a commercial the other day. I'm live streaming. Why do I have to do another commercial? Just give it to me. Okay, fam. This is a commercial for Poop Like a Champion on Amazon. Wow. 23 grams of fiber. It's like eating a telephone pole. 3 delicious flavors: chocolate, cinnamon, and original. Wow. It's only $14 a box. Used to be $9, but because of Bidenomics, it costs $14 now. Okay? So, yeah. How much you get in a box? You get 9 ounces per box. Wow. 9 ounces. That weighs almost as much as my anorexic sister. So, get Poop Like a Champion on Amazon, and don't forget to tell them Pop Pop sent you. So that's the Poop Like. And I'm talking to India, Raj. Mi mano derecha, Rajbai, just came in. He's very grumpy. So I was hoping he would say hello to you, but no such luck. And yeah, so he's very grumpy. He goes to the store for me, and that's all I can say. He considers me to be kacha log. So in India, for those of you that don't know, they have a caste system, and kacha means garbage, and log means people. So kacha log is the lowest rung on the ladder in India. If you watch a movie like Singham, okay, you watch the intro to Singham, the well-off children have uniforms, and they are dancing in the front, and then the kacha log, the poor children, are dancing in the back of the video, okay? So, Story says, you've spent a lot of time in the world. Yes, I have. The better part of a century. Advise me to be a better man. To be a better man, you just need to love on God. God will help you to be the better man, but God is a jealous God, okay? He says there are no gods before me. God is at the very top. If you're worshiping idols made by the hands of men out of wood and stone, all right, you're what they call the children of the lesser gods. The real God is in spirit, and you have to worship him in spirit and in truth. And you don't come to him on your own, because it says our righteousness is like filthy rags, okay? So filthy rags does not mean in the Bible what you think it means. It's not the dish rag that you use to check the oil in your car. Back in Bible days, if somebody took a big, satisfying number 2 and they needed a good wipe, and they were lucky enough to have a rag, they would use the rag to get a nice, satisfying wipe instead of leaves or sticks or stones or grass or corn cobs, okay? So that's what Jesus was talking about when he says that our righteousness is like filthy rags. If a woman was having her monthly time and she didn't want to drip all over her neighbor's floor, she would take a little piece of rag and stick it to stop the dripping. And this is a family channel. I can't go into any more than that, okay? So that's where that vulgar term of being on the you-know-what came from. So, yeah. So in any case, fam, to be a better person, you have to let God lead you and guide you. He'll lead you and guide you into all truth. And this is a shout out, by the way, to Dark Psychology. Dark Psychology is in India also. And Dark Psychology has been struggling with soul salvation because he has a very popular channel that's antithetical to the one true and living God. But being in India, where jobs and all of that other stuff are at a premium, I'm talking about good jobs and having a good way of life, a good living is at a premium. He doesn't want to give up his channel, which is leading people into the darkness rather than into the light. So we will all be judged. We will all be judged before God as far as how our life played out and either led other people to God in Jesus Christ or pushed people away. Now, as far as Christians and Jews are concerned, we worship the one true living God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Lord said, if I knock on the door and you answer, I'll come in and dine with you, okay? Our God is a loving, gentle God, all right? And he invites us to his kingdom. The God of Ishmael, the moon god, is a God of force. Eventually, you will get forced into worshiping the moon god of Ishmael, okay? Story World said, I'm so nervous when I attend questions in exam. What is the way to solve the problem? The way to solve that problem is to be well prepared and get somebody to act like the teacher, asking you the questions so that it's natural for you to answer the question to the other person. If you're nervous getting ready for an exam, get somebody else to study with you and to ask the question so that it will be natural to you, all right? When you stand up in front of a class of people, you want to be excellent. You want to be a quiet, aloof person. They always figured that a quiet person is more intelligent than the person who babbles like a fool. So try and be aloof but friendly and say things in as few words as possible, okay? And ask God to help you. Ask God to help you and be with you in order to get that good grade that you need for that good job and everything else. And even if things don't work out, don't sweat it. Just be polite. You can always apologize and say, I'm sorry. You want to make friends in life, okay? Even your enemies, you want to try and be friendly with them and loving with them like the Lord was, okay? So you want to be friendly. You want to be a smart, quiet person. You want to dress and bathe as well as you can. Make sure your teeth are brushed. People hate when you get right up in their face to talk to them and you have body odor and bad breath. So just try to do the best you can. I realize that not every place has water. You can keep yourself very clean on a bowl of water each day. If you learn how to use a bowl of water to bathe, you can stay very clean. You start with the cleanest parts of the body and work your way to the dirtier parts of the body, which is your private parts in your behind. You always start with your face when you clean yourself and your body, and then you graduate to your underarms, and then down in the front, and then in the back last. So you only need a very little bit of water to clean yourself every day. So it's time to sleep, 3:28 a.m. I will follow your advice. Thank you so much. I have to go also, fam. So in any case, I pray that the good Lord has good things for you and that he will prosper you even as your soul prospers. Bye-bye.